Hello, friends. Patrick McFarlane here of the Liberty Weekly podcast, coming at you with day 3 of the Liberty Daily Vlog series. Today, I wanted to take you on a little tour of the internet to visit some actual alternative social media sites that I think are finally coming to the point where their user interface and the features that they offer can rival that of Facebook, Google, and YouTube. And in doing so, possibly provide us alternatives that can help us get out from under the thumb of those giants so that we can actually have free speech and not be censored. Okay, so here we have the first of these alternatives that I was discussing, and this is Minds.com. And I've been on Minds for quite some time, but Minds is kind of a Facebook alternative that has monetization options, and it has things that work in terms of views. So I think one point is worth one view, and you can actually trade in your points that you accumulate by refreshing the news feed so that you can send or wire points to other people. I'm going to pretend to boost here. But you can send your points so that your posts will appear on the top of people's news feeds, or you can also send them to help support specific channels. But the cool part is that you can send these points to bigger channels. Like I wired some points to James Corbett, and in exchange, he retweeted one of my documentaries, which was really cool. And so that's a good alternative. I think that Minds is very interesting. Like I said, it reminds me of Facebook, but you have different groups in here that you can explore in different blogs and stuff like that. So Minds is very interesting. Minds.com, I would definitely check that out, and correspondingly check me out on Minds. The next one is Gab.ai, and that has been heard about in the media quite a bit. But Gab is kind of a Twitter/Facebook alternative, and my quest to become a meme lord like Mance Raider has led me to Gab to try and capitalize on that market. But Gab is interesting. They're coming out with live streaming options, which is very interesting. And I see Lessons in Liberty is on there, so that's pretty cool. But like I said, there's the field is ripe because the attractiveness as a content provider of these platforms is that this is a small market, so you have a better chance of being noticed. I've made a point to expand my reach to these markets, and I've met some success. I have a lot of good listeners from these platforms. The next one is Steemit, which is very interesting, and Steemit works on the Steem blockchain, so it actually will reward users for content with actual cryptocurrency, so you can get paid. And the price of Steem went up, actually, and I made quite a bit of money from posts that I made quite a while ago. So you have that possibility. You also get paid for curating content, which is really fun and amusing. But Steem also has a video platform called DTube that has been integrated into the Steemit blockchain, and I'll bring it up here, but this is one of my daily vlogs that I put up here, and it's super interesting and has a good platform with the potential to upset YouTube, because as far as I know, it's the only one that will pay right now, the only one right now that will pay you for producing content in the video format. So definitely go check out DTube. Another alternative when it comes to videos is PewTube, and I just recently joined PewTube, but here are some of the episodes that I've uploaded so far. No subscribers yet, but I have about 80 views from 6 uploads, so that is an interesting alternative, and I believe it is peer-to-peer, so that if you upload a video to PewTube, and I think DTube and BitChute are like this too, but if you upload a video, it's the people watching it that seed it instead of having it being hosted on YouTube servers or something like that. So that's an interesting alternative. Also, what I really wanted to showcase, freaking Trump notification, was BitChute.com, which I think is finally becoming a rival to YouTube on that level, because they've revealed a bunch of updates to their user interface, including when it comes to subscriptions and getting those notifications, having the bell icon, and the sexy dark screen UI. I really am a fanboy for. But you can see my channel here. Very interesting. 142 subscribers. Like I said, BitChute is a smaller pond, but they've been tweeting recently that they've been hitting all-time high users logins to the site. So I think that's super interesting. I'm a big fan of BitChute. Follow me on BitChute at bitchute.com/libertyweekly. You can get all my content, which is mirrored there. And of course, the Brave browser itself is very cool, and it's what I've been using. It gives you the power to block pretty much all ads built right into the browser itself. And I'm not tech savvy, so I don't know the specifics of it, but I know that it works for my purposes. But also the whole Brave browser system is set up with cryptocurrency with what's called basic attention token, and it allows web providers and content providers to be paid in cryptocurrency for basic attention, which is a measurement for ad revenue. It's a measurement of people's attention as they look across the browser. And so that has the potential, I think, to change the way that advertising in general works on the internet. But that leads me into my next point, which is that we need people to start adopting these technologies and using them. So obviously in this short daily vlog, I wasn't able to go into the specific details of how these alternative systems work. But my point is that they are out there and they've been percolating for quite some time. And I think that they are getting to the point where they could actually rival all the features and the appearance of these major social media websites like Facebook and Twitter. And all we need to do is start getting on them and using them and investing some time in their development and I think resources as well. So that being said, be sure to connect with me and the Liberty Weekly podcast on all these different social media sites. I really think that we should be, like I said, investing our time and resources into using them and subverting the big tech companies that are starting to impress more and more censorship to us, which, as I've discussed before, tech companies are becoming so synonymous with the government that we better start viewing them as just another extension of the government. And you could get into free speech. I think you only have free speech on your own property. But those are things I've discussed in the podcast before, including an interview that I did with Trey of the Subversion webcast that I just released yesterday. It's episode 49 of the podcast entitled Subverting the Culture War. And I think you should definitely check that out and give some love to my buddy Trey at Subversion Webcast. I'll include those links in the show notes page below. But for now, I'm Patrick McFarlane with the Liberty Daily Vlog series, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great weekend, everybody. Oh, and I almost forgot, be sure to comment below what sites that you're using, what alternative social media sites you're using, and what you think of the sites that I listed here, because I'm really interested to see what people think of them. And as always, be sure to subscribe, rate, review, give me thumbs up, and hit me up on all those alternative social media sites.